Bit.Trip. What a series, am I right? This is a series that I'm personally quite fond of ever since the days of WiiWare, where the series would plant its early roots and blossom into something larger. But that's not what you're here for, because I'm here to tell you why you should play the Bit.Trip series. Bit.Trip is a series of rhythm action games developed by Gaijin Games, now called Choice Provisions, that started out in 2009. The series stars Commander Video as they go on all sorts of wacky adventures across the galaxy among 6 main games. There's Beat, Core, Void, Runner, Fate, and Flux. Each game has their own unique gameplay style to them, such as my personal favorite, Bit.Trip Void, where the player must consume small black squares as a void, which is just a black circle. As for the plot of each game, I feel like the game doesn't really have a plot, so you can pretty much jump into the game at any point in the series and still have an understanding of what's happening in each game, based on the gameplay that is. Another thing that's great is the music. It uses simple beats, but admittedly, it gets pretty catchy in the later games, especially the Runner trilogy. Yes, there's 3 Runner games, 4 if you want to count the remake Re-Runner. The original Runner game brings in the musical talents of Anamanaguchi for the main menu theme, and honestly, it's a genuine banger. Blackout City is probably one of my favorite menu themes in a video game. Well, top 10 that is, but still, you get the point. Runner 2 and 3 not only bring in a new art style for the series, but also Charles Martinet is the narrator for both games.
Confused and companionless, our hero ponders his current position. The only thing that remains clear to him now is that he has fallen prey to a vulgar scheme full of villainy, which he must vanquish.
Oh yeah, he's also a playable character in the 3rd game, which is admittedly pretty cool. Much like the other games, the music's also really good in the later Runner games, especially for how atmospheric the 2nd game sounds. That being said, I highly recommend checking out the Bit.Trip series. The games are pretty fun and rewarding, albeit being a tad bit challenging. I especially recommend getting the main series on Nintendo Switch, minus Re-Runner since it's not on there yet. It may not be like the original games on Wii, but it still gets the job done nonetheless.